And today we have a video by Puerto Flaco titled Chrisean Rock accidentally confessed to murder on live stream today. It's been confirmed that the police have made contact with Chrisean Rock to interrogate her about the death of her ex-boyfriend Ronnie Doe. Now, if you guys is not tapped in, you haven't watched my previous videos where I discussed this, let me update you. Chrisean Rock had this ex-boyfriend named Ronnie. Ronnie believed he was the father of Chrisean Rock's child, who she claims Blueface is the father of. Because of this, Ronnie was on the internet consistently asking Chrisean Rock to give him a DNA test because that was his child. Chrisean Rock admitted that her and Ronnie was intimate around the same time her and Blueface was intimate because she went back to Ronnie when Blueface and her had issues. Now, Chrisean Rock apparently got fed up with Ronnie when Ronnie pulled up on her in the middle of the mall.
In the next 4 to 6 weeks, God willing, Chrisean is going to be required to do a court-ordered paternity test. And once we get this paternity test, we shall have more. Right here, Junior right here. Weird as you weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my son. That's my son. That's my son. What you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm calling the car.
I don't give a call him. Nobody touch you.
Go to the car. Go.
Call him.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. I'm calling the car.
Police ass. You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Sir,
You a police ass.
excuse me.
Police
Excuse me. Excuse
You
me.
a
I need you out the
nigga.
But I don't give a
About okay.
I need you out the mall, nigga. I need you out the
Okay.
mall. I need you out the mall.
Okay.
I need you out the mall.
Okay.
I need you out the mall.
Okay.
Let's go this way.
Okay.
Let's go this way. I need you out the mall. Let's go this way.
All right.
Let's go this way. All right.
Shortly after this altercation and before the last court hearing to determine whether or not Chrisean Rock would have to give Ronnie a DNA test, Ronnie ended up dead. Now, Chrisean Rock have told numerous people behind the scenes that she was the one who did it, that Ronnie was playing with her too much. Now, this could very well be just the girl capping, lying on her bodies, all right, trying to make it seem like she's tougher than she is. Or this could be a murderous sociopath admitting her wrongdoings. We would never know because we're not in Chrisean Rock's head.
Yeah.
All right. But Chrisean Rock has told people behind the scenes that she did this. Okay. Now, the fashion in which Ronnie died points a lot of people in the direction of Chrisean Rock.
So, with Ronnie, right? Let me give you the history. Right? Remember when Ronnie was with her in the mall and they called the police? Remember Ronnie went to jail? He was in the mall with her. Like, that's my baby, this, that, and other, right?
Yeah.
But look what Ronnie did. She pressed charges on Ronnie that day. So that week, Ronnie had a court date with Chrisean Rock on Friday for the charges she pressed on Ronnie. Ronnie tells them on Monday, yeah, I got you, you stupid. You ain't smarter than me. Now that we going to be in court, I can serve you the DNA subpoena, right? He said, I don't give a fuck about the case you filed on me. I got you right there. I'm going to have them served in front of the judge. Lands Wednesday morning. This court date is supposed to be Friday that she got on Ronnie. Wednesday night, Ronnie dead in his driveway.
Wow.
So did Blueface get a test?
She won't give it to us. We didn't try to listen. We didn't serve. She act like she ain't served.
Chrisean Rock's own sister came on Jason Lee and she says, or she implied that Ronnie died because of this DNA test that was awaiting, that Chrisean Rock didn't want to go through it. Now, what I was told was Chrisean Rock felt like Ronnie was harassing her. She felt like Ronnie was playing with her. Her and Ronnie was going back and forth behind the scenes. Threats were made back and forth.
Yeah.
And, you know, she did what she had to do, you know, according to what she told people behind the scenes. So today, the police contacted Chrisean Rock to inquire about Ronnie's murder. Now here's the thing. Chrisean Rock is so dumb that she actually had this conversation without a lawyer. Like, she volunteered to have the conversation without a lawyer. Now,
when she gives a brief description of the conversation she had, you could see her even identifying a motive as to why she would want to murder Ronnie.
Let's have it.
And I'm saying back like, yo, if this is what you told the police, if this is what you told them, bro, you're in a world of trouble.
The gifts. I got blocked the gifts. I don't want that gift. I don't want that gift. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm getting attacked 3 different ways. Like, first of all, these are signs that I know I'm getting closer to God and that I need to stay focused.
Niggas always bring out God, bro, when they are in do something that they did themselves. I'm getting closer to God. I'm getting closer to God every time. I'm getting closer to God. Yo, don't bring God into this shit, bro. You did it to yourself. And I'm gonna let Flocko explain, but I feel like, well, I definitely feel like she did it. But you guys can comment down below what you thought about this video. Whether she did it or not, but I feel like she did it. So yeah, don't bring God into this, bro. You caused it yourself.
And I need to back up from things. First, my homegirl, I love her dear to my life. I love her.
Around it.
Okay.
Put your mouth around it.
I'm about to block the gifts. But anyway, these are 3 things. First, her name is Z. She's my best friend. She gave me these things called the evil eye. The evil eyes are supposed to protect you. And I just knew, like, no. What you got there, that's not even God. Throw that out the window. Throw it out the window. Boom. We continue with our day. My baby died, not like that, but he's blowing up my phone. I'm trying to figure out, what do you want? What do you need? What do you want from me? What do you need from me? A headline, controversy. But it's deeper than that. You know why I say it's deeper than that? Because nobody risking their life and freedom for a headline or controversy. Ask his probation. Is he supposed to be anywhere without permission? They're going to say no. You think he got permission in 30 seconds to come to Miami? No, he didn't. So it's deeper than that. It's deeper than clicks. It's deeper than views. I'm just trying to get down to the nitty gritty, but this is what I need to do. I need to run. It's a lot of evil after me, bro. Just like those little evil eyes that she gave me and I threw them out the window. I was supposed to throw my phone out the window. When Blueface started blowing up my phone saying, I'm finna be in town, I'm risking my life and my freedom to come see you, I just need to talk to you, I should have just threw it out the window, chat. I'm telling you. Then on top of that, boom, they talking about Quran, yada, 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 open investigation. Bro.
Breaking down how Blueface snuck out the state and traveled to see you without permission from his probation officer on live is nasty work. You're trying to get that man put back in jail, bro. It's nasty work. Now, you could be doing this. Now, some might assume you're doing this because you're headed to jail and you want him to suffer with you, right?
Yep.
I can't blame you. If you guys are twin flames and you want him back in jail with you too, understood, right? But let's get to this Quran stuff. Let's get to why we are here, why we clicked on this. We want to hear about Quran. Now, she starts off by saying this Quran stuff is apparently people who are working for the devil and for Satan who are, who just don't like her. I'll be real. A lot of the people who have picked up this story is not a part of like the Chrisean hate bandwagon, right? Like, this is not Baddies universe who's now aware of the situation. I've never watched a full episode of Baddies in my life. I just never, like, I've seen clips. I just never, I'm not a part of that circle. Yeah. Right? This is not like the Baddies Reddit no, this is a group of people who saw a story, who got some background information on this story, and we're looking at this and we're saying it's very bad, it doesn't make sense, and it looks like you're involved.
That got nothing to do with me. His death has nothing to do with me. Yes, he made my life about him. Why? Because he needed money. He was desperate. But guess what? He was high. He was on perks. He was on Molly. He was on lean. He was drinking. Where was his parents then? Where was his family then? Nobody was holding Quran accountable. Falsely claiming my son. While highest, nobody held him accountable. Nobody was trying to save him before he died. Nobody was trying to save Quran before he died, bro. Because you sit over there, you act like y'all wasn't trafficking the drugs through his basement, which was his grandma, his mom's basement. Like, Y'all keep trying to put this narrative out, and then I keep being quiet because I low-key love Karan and I got respect for his family. But when y'all not trying to like really say what really happened, say what's really going on, that's what's making me mad for real. Because I'm sitting at the gym. I lie to you not. I'm sitting at the gym. I answer my phone. I tell them come in. There's investigators. They're like, hey, we know you didn't do it. We got his phone. Yada yada yada. We're recording this. Yeah, record it all.
And you believed them? And you went for it? Poor girl, bro. Poor girl, bro. Yo, listen, man. Now, if these folks, if we are to believe that Chrisean Rock is telling the truth,
Okay.
Chrisean, do you understand that that's a strategy? Them saying, hey, we know you're not involved. Just tell us what you know. You know, tell us anything.
That's what you know.
They want you to talk until you talk yourself into a jail cell. You think they will be like talking to you? You think they will be like trying to pull up on you, trying to have a conversation with you?
Nah.
If they didn't think you were involved? Do you think these folks will be contacting you, will be asking other people about you? Because they asked to do Quell about Chrisean Rock. Do you think they'll be asking other people like about you if they felt like you was not involved?
I mean, so what I feel is right that I mean they'll of course believe that she's involved. You know, one way or the other, they believe she's involved. But that's by the side though. I personally feel like, you know, law enforcement, police officers, you just have to like, you know, test the page, check everything out. So, you know, to just see, test out the waters and see who is involved and everything like that. They can't just leave out any potential suspects around. So I feel like they can be doing that, you know, see everyone around and just ensure that they are not involved or they are involved. So they can be doing that. But I feel like they personally know that she is involved.
Absolutely not. That's not how this works. If they thought you had nothing to do with it, you were not involved whatsoever, and you knew nothing, they wouldn't be having a conversation with you.
Record it all. Because y'all need to put the end to it. Y'all need to find out who really killed that man. I'm tired of that. Keep trying to like everybody riding on my coattail for controversy. Yes, it's getting on my nerves. My child father, he's hurt about something, bro. He's hurt that I left him when he was in jail. He wanted me to stay in the house. He wanted me to stay in the house when I was pregnant. He wanted me to be there for him when I couldn't be there for myself. He wanted too much from me when I was pregnant. He wanted too much, bro. My baby dad, Blue, he wanted too much, bro. I had enough.
Now you see, so I don't know how she left Blueface. I don't know how they left each other, but she said two different guys. I think the other person she's talking about was Blueface. So Blueface left her. Well, she left Blueface when he was in jail. And this other nigga that just died right now, she left him too when he was becoming too much. So I feel like there's a common thing between them is you. So I feel like I won't say she's the problem, but she's part of the problem. And I personally I don't understand American culture. I don't know why you're gonna have like baby mamas and doing all this shit, you know. Well, you know that kind of lifestyle is not a good one, but I mean everyone makes their choices, right? But still though, I don't know why you would entertain that sort of lifestyle, having different kids with different women and not being in their lives. That's the craziest thing to have.
Didn't do what he wanted me to do, bro. Okay, I chose myself. I got in the gym. I got my life right. My son, he's gonna be walking. He's gonna be talking at his own pace. Then all these trolls keep talking about Karan. He's dead. He is dead, bro. Y'all never asked me not one time how did I feel about it? Did it hurt me? Did it move me? At that point, I already stopped loving him. Not like that. When he died, I had no feelings in my body because it was like that person was trying to kill me before he left. He really was. He was trying to diminish my character, my image. He was trying to clout chase off of my son that I love the most. Like, people be doing stuff and don't know what be actually the after effect. What?
She gotta stop talking. Like, she has to stop talking. I don't
Gotta
even
help
think
yourself,
that
bruh.
she understands what she just
Gotta
said.
help yourself,
She
bruh.
says, hey, he was trying to kill me before he died. You just gave him a motive, Chrisean. You just told them exactly why you would have a motive to want him gone. Then you say, well, he was cloud chasing on my name. He went after my son who I love so much. And then the following sentence you said after you said he was cloud chasing on my son who I love so much. People be doing these things not knowing the after effect.
Yeah.
Now, if you are, I don't know, proficient, right? If you're somebody who is, let's say you have a basic understanding of the human or the English language, right? When somebody says the after effect, what that means, the consequence of the previous action.
Yep.
So she says the after effect of Ronnie cloud chasing on her son was the death. That's what you just confessed, Chrisean. Like, do you understand? Like, you just accidentally confessed to murdering this man. Now, I hope you just misspoke. Man, but y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this, okay?
She didn't even speak, bro. That's yo. I personally feel like she did this shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. So she did it. I mean, she might not have done it though. Like, there's evidence that points across to say that she did it, but I mean, yeah. That's just my hunch. I just feel like she did it, and that's by the way though. Comment down below if you about the situation. Like, subscribe, and we out.